Pokemon Sword and Shield are turning 7 years old this year, which is crazy to think about. Hi, I'm Evo, I make dumb stuff, and welcome to Evo's Dumb Stuff. You may be asking yourselves, Evo, if you shiny hunt a lot, have you ever done a shiny hunt in Sword and Shield? And to that, I would say, what else do you think I was doing during lockdown? Playing Animal Crossing? Well, yeah, that too, but this isn't an Animal Crossing channel, it's a Pokemon one. Pokemon Sword and Shield have some of my favorite shiny hunting mechanics ever. Random encounters in this game are at their best and incredibly fun. And, random encounters are fun, I guess? Yeah, there's not that many shiny hunting methods in Sword and Shield, but it's still a really enjoyable time. With the game's aesthetics and regional decks being as cool and wonderful as they are, I wanted to dive back into hunting in these games, but this time, do it to the fullest. With a badge quest. What is a badge quest, you may be asking? Jeez pal, you're sure asking a lot of questions today. A badge quest is a shiny hunting challenge, where you find and catch at least one shiny Pokemon before each badge, which means a total of 8 shinies to finish off the game with, usually ending up with 2 of your shiny Pokemon not being on your team when you beat the game. But I don't want that to happen. I want every single shiny Pokemon I find to be on the title screen once I beat the game. But how am I going to do that? Well, I have this secret trick called owning both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2. And they both have Sword and Shield on them. So this is going to become a badge quest for Sword and Shield. A double game badge quest. I will be hunting on both of these games, usually at once to speed up my hunts, during the entirety of this badge quest, to fully experience both of these games at the same time. I'll of course only be showing one badge obtained for both consoles, because I want to specifically highlight the shiny Pokemon we got. So, starting off with our first hunt of the BQ, I wanted to do this shiny hunt purely on stream, because I just like the feeling of shiny hunting while viewers watch, and also because we've been growing a lot recently. If you want to join in for future badge quests or other shiny projects, you can do so at twitch.tv/Evo'sDumbStuff. I stream usually on weekends, but to always be notified, I also recommend joining my Discord server with the link in the description. And remember, if you like this video, you can like and subscribe. It helps a lot. This game started like any other. I speedran the first section, picking a Grookey, which is getting nuked as soon as possible. Battling Hop, meeting the dogs, passing through some Pokemon along my way, talking to Leon, getting the Wishing Star, talking to Professor Magnolia, and phew, we can finally begin our hunt. Welcome to Route 1 of Galar. So, with Route 1, I purposefully didn't pick a singular target, since I want to be as surprised as anybody else watching would be. I, of course, ran into every brilliant Pokemon I saw. You might be wondering what a brilliant Pokemon is, much like my chat, so let me give you a little rundown. Brilliant Pokemon are the visible encounter Pokemon with yellow aura surrounding them. They're exclusive to Sword and Shield, and their unique characteristic, and the reason I walked into every single one of them, is the doubled shiny odds. Unlike the usual 1 out of 4096 Charmless odds, theirs are always 1 out of 2048. When you catch or defeat a lot of them consecutively, the chance increases up to 1 out of 586 without the shiny charm. But I don't want to do that, so I just walked into them hoping for the double odds to come in clutch. The encounter pool in this route is interesting in the sense that I wouldn't mind any of the Pokemon available here. It includes Rookidee, Skwovet, Nickit, and Wooloo, which the latter I have hunted before, so I was kind of hoping the shiny would be something else. The 2 I wanted the most were Nickit and Rookidee. Nickit because just look at this guy. This guy's awesome. If Pokemon could have preset natures, Nickit would be permanently set to sassy, just look at his face. And also Rookidee. Rookidee is a Pokemon I've used once in a playthrough, and not much else outside of that, so hopefully we find one of those 2. So during our first stream, it was the usual, just chatting, shiny hunting, and I was about to end stream, so I decided I would get up to 1000 encounters before we end, and then raid into our friend. But something decided to go awry. Here's what happened. I want the game really badly. As like the previous me guy, I used to be so into Miis. That's my favorite color. Me neither, I don't have the game or the money. Yeah. I like that I'm saying I don't have the money while I'm playing on 2 Switches. Granted, I did buy. No way! Shiny Rookidee! What? 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 Okay. What? No! You can't just do that. 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 There is no way. There is actually no way. It's a girl. Hold up. I need to see this. I need to see this video. Dude. One stream. There is no goddamn way. There's actually no way. Hold up, man. What? There we go. Holy crap. What the funky town? What if your cartridge dislocates? Okay. I'm speechless. What? Yes! First ball! What, Matt? What? Are you joking? Are you kidding? Day 1 of the badge quest. What an insane find on the first day of hunting. Coincidentally, friend of the channel, Ferret Finds Shinies, was also doing a badge quest at the same time as me. So I currently have beaten Ferret by 1 member. You better catch up soon, Ferret. Anyways, it took me a little while to decide on a name, but I've decided I'm going to be doing a nickname theme. Songs that I like. Rookidee is being named. I'm naming her Acid Girl after a song from Phone Boy that I really like. Cool name, thank you. Let's see if she has a mark. Oh, wait, nature guesses. I actually can't believe this. I'm gonna guess quirky for the nature. Okay, we are gonna check. Brave nature. So Acid Girl is brave. And no marks. Well, that is a crazy first day of the file. We're gonna save twice. Let's encounter another Rookidee. No back-to-back, but... that was unexpected. Oh, that's so cool. Now that I had found my first member of the badge quest, it was time to progress a little bit. But, that was interrupted by something crazy happening. I can't believe I found it today. Because I was like fully expecting to like wait until like Friday to find, or like to continue hunting for it. I love this beast. She has Pokerus? No way I got Pokerus. There is no way, dude. This is a brand new save file. That's 1 out of 20,000. There is no... What the f***? This... What? Wait, do I have that in my other file? What? What the f***? Okay, no. Just on this file. What the f***? What the actual f***? That's crazy, dude. There's... Sorry, Twitch censored that. I'm gonna krill you. No, I understand. I was not expecting this. I'm gonna go so over odds next, like, for Lutz Hunt. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for it. I'm so sorry. I knew you'd get the shiny before me. You didn't have to rub salt. But, you see, the thing is, I spent 5 years in Route 1. Okay, this is making up for it, because I only had to spend 3 hours in it this time. Now that we've found our new friend, and gotten a disease, it's time to actually play the game. With a montage. We start off our journey by beating up Hop. We get the wishing star. We get to the wild area and skedaddle out of there. We go to Motostoke and make a trainer card. I get a pretty sick varsity jacket. Shout out varsity jackets, by the way, I love them. We make our number that'll be shouted from the stadiums when we beat the champion. 727, obviously. I'm kidding, we go with 471, which is Glaceon's number. We meet up with Hop at the Badu Inn. Team Yell show up uninvited. We team up with Hop to pummel them into the ground. We aura farm on the stadium. And now, we can finally get started on our journey to the next gym. Then we battle Hop again. We battle Hop a third time because we got our ass beat by his free Pokemon. We battle Hop a fourth time because we got our ass beat by his free Pokemon. We finally beat him. We speak to Sonia in Route 3. We meet a local celebrity, the shiny locked Corvisquire. We find out there's a Pokemon Center outside the mine. We beat up for being a dork standing around in a cave. We relax at a camp. Instantly after getting out of the camp, we get pulverized by a Wooloo. Sonia's dog takes us to Meltdown Hill. And now, we're outside the gym. Well, we finally made it to the gym. Now's our chance to show the league what we can do. I decided to record my Switch old school style. No capture card and with my camera, because it was a really nice day outside, and I wanted it to be a little different. Now, let's pull a Leica and start playing in the sun. Sorry, that's all I can play from that song. It's like, super copyrighted. Enjoy this song though. We beat the gym! Pretty close battle too. Did you see that sliver of health Astigirl was left on? Oh my god. But, that means episode 1 of the Sword and Shield badge quest is done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you on our next hunt. I've been Evo, I make dumb stuff, thank you for watching Evo's Dumb Stuff.